Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dartmouth Lawn Bowls Club. Apologies for the issues there with the connection, as we see beautiful bowl there from Vivian Condran. It's a score accounted 2. Again, apologies for the tech issues. We're working through how to do this nice and easily here, as we'll pan over here to the second part of the rink there. So 5-3 is the score. So if you're tuning in with us, be sure to give us a like and a share, and see where we can take this live coverage there. We really appreciate all of your support. We'll see what coverage we can get for the third game. I don't know offhand what the matchups are. It all depends on where we can get some good connection. Vicky here, what a good draw there. Comes a few feet, probably 1.5, 2 feet behind. Vivian drawing just probably about a foot above jack high. Good ball there from Vicky. So Vivian coming up a little bit short. Shot ball appears to go on to Vicky. just give it a minute here. Just gotta get my other camera from behind the ring. So I'll be back in a second. Sorry for a little bit of a delay there. We just part of the joys of technology is not having a sweet clue how to get it to work. So we're working through it. Yeah. We thank you very much for bearing with us. I'll see if I can share this to a few groups here. See if we can get as many people tuning in as possible there as we see Vicky drawing probably about 1.5 feet behind. Beautiful draw there from Vicky Balcom. Draws front toucher. Hello, Annette Vino, Maureen Donaldson, Lena Cameron, Karen Kinsman, Kathy Mills, Nora Clark, all of you, thank you for tuning in as we see Vivian with an absolute bomb to draw the shot there. Vicky coming in on that backhand side. It's a tough shot to get, but it's very possible. What a ball. Vivian's always a deceiving player because once her draw weight gets on, she is a tough one to beat. Looking like a good ball here from Vicky. Just a little bit wide. See there, do we still have the stuff there? Hi, Jim and Donna Byrne. Nice to see you tuning in. If anyone's in the Dartmouth area, feel free to pop on down and watch the action. There's some great bowls there. We had quite the comeback in the morning session. It was a 21-17 win for Anne-Marie Seitman. 21-13 in favor of Joyce Anderson over the defending champion Debbie Purdy. Of course, 21-7 in our feature game there. Featuring Vicky and Charmaine Cameron. And I believe it was about 21-11 win for Sue Ellen Horn over Vivian Condran. Hi Dave Vino, nice to see you tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the coverage from out there in Bridgetown. Hello Aaron Almeida from out in BC. Nice to see you tuning in on the West Coast. So 6-5 in favor of Vicky Balcom right now. We'll just a little bit over here. There we go. So Vivian going for her traditional shorter length jack that she likes to go for. Shorter to medium length. So Vicky coming in a few feet behind. Of course, Vicky was our representative in the women's singles at the Canadian Championships in Milton, Ontario. It was a little bit windy there. So, hello Dwayne. How nice to see you tuning in from out in Calgary, Alberta. So we have a national audience there. Bit overweight of a shot there. She was trying to just draw it in on the forehand and ends up going about a meter through. And Vivian will capitalize there. Came a little bit off from what she probably wanted, but reminder there for anyone who's not familiar with the format that we're playing here, that it is the traditional 1st to 21. We in Nova Scotia have played a wide range of formats there, whether it be sets play or points play, and of course everybody has their favorites, but in the end we all just love to play a good game of bowls no matter what. So it appears to be that Vivian's holding one from that ball on the side. Looks like a close draw here, and good ball. Good ball from Vicky Balcom to extended appears to be to 7-5, the scoreline. Hello, Patty Granville. Nice to see you tuning in. So we'll just pan over here. We'll see the Siteman versus Purdy rematch over there on rink 4. Tower versus Anderson over on rink 6, and Horn versus Cameron on the far rink on rink 8. So, of course, again, 1st to 21 is the order of business for today. Also send a huge thank you to our umpires for today there. Gordon Foster and Daniel Searwa doing a great job. Haven't needed them that much yet, but as it gets into the business stages of this event, we suspect that the officials will get their money's worth. Trying to get around, just a bit of an uncharacteristically short end there from both players. Should be a better result there from Vicky. It's still a little bit of a loose end. Will come to take a look. Vicky with her final ball of this side, trying to get a little bit of movement. Might have done enough. Vivian trying to come in on the forehand side will come a little wide. So I'm going to flip it over to the other end and then I'll be back in a second. So I just have to while we're waiting, we can give a little bit of bonus coverage there. The score sits 8-5 right now in favor of Vicky Balcom over Vivian Condran right now. We'll just show over to the big rematch of the gold medal game from last year as Anne-Marie Seidman faces off against Debbie Purdy. Just catch the end of this and then jump back to our main feature. Seidman holding 3. Of course, Seidman coming back from about 12-2 margin to win her opening round over Debbie Tower. So a 2-0 margin pretty much gets you in. Sideman looks to return back to the top of the mountain of women's singles in Nova Scotia. You see there, will it stop? Might be just enough. At least 3 for sure. Because we'll zoom out and go back to our feature game. Balcom with a 3-shot margin right now over Condran. To answer your question, Patty, if I saw that you messaged me with who was the winners in the last session, it was Vicky, a 21-7 win. Joyce won 21-13. My mom won 21-17, and I believe it was 21-11 in favor of Sue Ellen Horn. So Vivian just holding out wide. So Vicky coming in on the backhand side, boy, drop and that just go through. So shot ball belonging to Vivian. I suspected when I saw the draw that this one would be a duel, so living up to expectations thus far. And what a ball. Just don't mind if I do there. Front draws a front touch or trails the jack a little bit. Might still be holding the 2. So that will be a count of 2 in favor of Vivian Condrans. That will be 8-7 right now. This will just shift over to the other end. Yep, Nora, Vivian definitely working her magic there as always. And Karen Harry, nice to see you tuning in. picks up right where she left off, draws a front toucher. Drawing about a foot up, a little wide. So opportunity here for Vivian, trying to draw in another. Vicky just rolling through, but so shot ball still belongs to Vivian. There with the front toucher. And don't mind if I do again. What a bowl. Certainly living up to expectations here. So, Vivian is definitely playing well there. And so it's big bowl here needed from Balcom. Bit of an unfortunate result there because she had that path quite well. Okay. So we'll go to the other end here. And I'm just going to go run and get my jacket because it is getting a little breezy. So back in a second. The score sits at 9-8 in favor of Vivian over Vicky right now. Okay, and we're back. So Karen, to answer your question, I don't actually know. So with a singles play, of course, this format, it's the first to score 21 points. I probably should keep a scorecard there so I can talk it along with you all. So 1 and a measure, the call right now. At this point in the match, I could see Vicky affording to play a little aggressive at this. She has all the back balls. Only risk is playing a little wide, so err on the side of narrow. Hello, John Aveline, tuning in from I believe out in BC. Hello, Kevin Ramey. Nice to see you tuning in. Long time no see, my friend. And hello, Mike Hadley. Nice to see you tuning in as well. Final bowl here in this end. Looking, it needs to come down. Will it get there? It will not. So looking like they said 1 and a measure in favor of Vivian. So 1 for sure, so it's definitely 10-8. An absolute duel over there on ring 4 as Purdy leads Seitan 10-7. So we're just about an hour into this session, so this event, we put this 2.25 hour time limit. Just doing a measure right now to determine who has the second shot, I believe. So we will just await. I'll just hand here to let you know. So umpire has been called on our feature ring, so that'll send Gordon Foster to the green there to deal with that. I believe it's a call for second shot. Say a huge thank you to our umpires there, Gordon and Daniel today, and I believe Rick is going to be jumping in tomorrow. They're wearing the red shirts for us. great group of umpires here in Nova Scotia who are very experienced. So they help keep us following all the proper rules and regulations. Bit different than what I'm used to, because usually you don't see the players near the umpire as they make their call. Looks like it's a very tight call. So it will be a count of 2. What a bowl from Vivian Condran. So an 11-8 lead in favor of... You got on camera anyway.
Huh?
You got on camera anyway.
Oh.
So we'll shift over here to the other end. Well, thank you for tuning in with us. We really appreciate it. As we just get past the 1 hour mark here in this matchup. Hello, Janet McGregor and Clement Law. Nice to see you tuning in. I know Clement from BC. So Vivian coming up uncharacteristically short given her past few ends. Vicky's going to try to capitalize, playing on that forehand side that she's been playing well during the last session, but yeah, green must be changing relatively fast today, as both players coming up fairly short compared to what they've been. What a draw there from Balcom to draw a front toucher. Oh my goodness, what a bowl. Bit of an unfortunate shot there as Vivian bumped up the bowl of Vicky's. So Vicky will want to capitalize here to try to draw another. just a bit wide, so that will provide opportunity here for Vicky here. Try to draw at least second. Yep, Nora, that's absolutely some good stuff from Vicky Balcom. As you see another one, beautiful bowl. That puts it, if it's how it looks from here, it appears to be 11-10. So 2 out right now. So we'll go to measure for third shot here. It appears to just be the 2. So we'll just pan back around. Apologies if there's any background noise. We have a lot of sights and sounds all over the club, as between the wind coming behind us, and we have our local fire station and a whole bunch of other stuff around here. It makes things nice and busy. Adjust the camera here. There we go. Perfect. So as we keep this game going, it's 11-10 in favor of Vivian Condran right now over Vicky Balcom, but Vicky with a great 2 points to get back in this. So it appears to be, they're asking if Vicky's the shot, and yes, it appears to be the case. Yeah. So Vivian trying to come in on the forehand side, coming a bit deep. Opportunity here for Balcom to capitalize here and get back in this on the road to 21. Hello, Joan Campbell. Hello, John O'Brien. Nice to see you tuning in. Condran trying to navigate the front. Come up a little short opportunity now for Balcom. And just as we have Vivian headed to the other end to take a look, we'll just update you there that it looks like a 4-point end for Sightman. So that will be 15-11 right now through, I don't know how many ends of play. Hello, Poppy Humphrey again. Nice to see you tuning in. And also to Brenda Carr. And we are back to deadlocked, 11 apiece. Over to the other end here. There we go. Hi Brenda, nice to see you tuning in. Thank you for joining me. And yes, Karen, a great game so far, and hopefully the ladies will keep it rolling for the next hour or so of the time, and we'll see how it goes. Hello, Carla. Nice to see you tuning in. Hello, Mary Olson. Nice to see you tuning in. As we see Vicky comes up probably a meter and change short. Tuning in from Saskatchewan. Nice to see you tuning in. As you see Vicky with a great bowl there to draw just behind the jack high. try to get this a little bit better here as we see beautiful draw there from Balcom. Condran with her third. Comes up short, so opportunity here. That looks like a beautiful bowl. Does give a few opportunities for the shelf to land on here. Surprised she went that hand. So it looks like it's at least a 2. Third. So we'll see what the count was. Was that 2 or 3? So 3 shots there in favor of Vicky Balcom. What a turn of events there, as it will be 14-11. We have a few good nail biter games, because over on ring 4, it's a 15-13 lead for Debbie Purdy in the rematch of the provincial final against Anne-Marie Seitman. A win by Seitman could book her spot in the knockout rounds. So 14-11 here in our feature. So join us again as well at probably it will be around 3 o'clock, pending the end of these games, and we'll do it again for one more as we see beautiful draw to start the end from Vicky Balcom. What a response there from Vivian to just trail it back. Would have loved to have kept with it. So Vicky coming in again on that forehand side. Looking close here. And what a response there from Balcom. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Vivian, a very quick player, so she was going to try to land it. Came up a little bit wide. So you'll see that Vicky come in on that same side, try to draw a nice one while still not widening the head, and it looks like she's done exactly that. Oh, what a ball from Vivian Condran. Down 2 and just trails it like it's nothing. What a shot. Still some opportunity for Vicky to try to play down on that same side as she's been. A little bit tighter, probably brings her right in. Perfect. Looks close there. Oh, that was so close. So Vivian looking to try to draw close here, and she'll do exactly that. What a end there from Vivian. To score what appears to be 2. So I put the 14-13 on the road to 21. So it appears to be 2 shots. So great end there from Vivian. It looks like a major comeback in play here over on the next ring, as it appears to be that Siteman has taken a 17-15 lead in her game against Debbie Purdy. Wish I could give you the stuff from the ends, the rinks, but unfortunately the internet connection's been a little bit tricky with me when you have multiple cameras. But we thank you for bearing with us and watching this excellent matchup. Vivian drawing one just about foot behind. The opportunity here for Vicky to come in down onto it. Will it curl enough? Probably just. So Vivian going through. So we'll see here and there. Vicky should have a good chance to draw a second, at least. Put the pressure on. So Sharon favoring the back bowl. They're belonging to Vivian, so that will send her back to the draw on the forehand side. Vicky, will she? Oh, what a... Oh, that actually might be a count of 3. That did change a significant amount there. The bump and run shot, as I like to call it. Final ball this end here, Vicky Balcom. Try and urge it on, but will come up a little short. It's a great game so far between these two great athletes. As we see there, oh wow. And familiar territory for a nail-biter of a matchup between Anne-Marie Seitman and Debbie Purdy, as it looks like it'll be a count of 3, so 20-15 is the scoreline in that matchup. A win by Seitman would pretty much solidify her spot in the knockout rounds. That might be the match. Okay, so I guess that is the match. So it'll be a win for Anne-Marie Seitman to go to 2-0 on the event and likely booking her spot in the semifinals. Great performance there too. Get a little bit of revenge after the loss in last year's provincial final. Getting a little bit breezy here, which on the synthetic green here at Dartmouth, it can play a bit of a factor in how the bowls move. As we see Balcom, a little bit of rain. We might end up I'm gonna see if I can find an umbrella in the bowl shed and see what we can do to try to get you the end of this game. Okay. So where are we here? Back. I'll do this. Oh. I'm gonna get a Thank you for bearing with us. We're getting a little bit of rain. Hi Tammy, nice to see you tuning in. Thank you very much for watching with us. So we'll try to get the update of all the standings through 2 rounds coming up after this. We'll see where everyone stands. So I will just shift over here. There we go. See how far we can. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So for those of you who haven't been with us for the whole session there, we already have one final. Is Anne-Marie Seitman with a 21-15 win over Debbie Purdy. And of course in our feature match here, 16-14 in favor of Vicky Balcom over Vivian Condran in a nail biter here. As you see, Vivian drawing a few feet behind. Vicky draws jack high and Vivian answers right back. I'll just keep the thing on there just in case. Looks like it's gonna come down. Will it? Oh, it just jammed a little bit. It's a shot bowl belonging to Vivian Condran, about just inside of a foot behind. What a bowl. Both these ladies have been impressive throughout this matchup. As we see Vicky Balcom, unfortunate result there. She was real close on that. Good tight head. As we see Vivian with another one. Oh my, what a draw shot play this end. Vicky drawing a tight, so it'll be a count of 3. This is 17-16 in favor of Vivian Condran right now over Vicky Balcom on the road to 21. We're about 1:38 Atlantic time, so they have until it'll be 2:15. So I suspect that we'll be just fine there. I'll just do this now, so we're good. Borrowed a umbrella just to ensure there that we were able to stay alive for all of you. Just a reminder, our last session of the day is on at, I believe it was it's scheduled for 3 o'clock. If there's any change to that, we'll let you know via the Long Bowls Nova Scotia Facebook page. See Vicky drawing a few feet back, but enough to be in the count. So holding 1, Vicky Balcom right now. Trying to draw a second. Looks like it will be close to holding on. Might have gone just a little bit too far. So Vivian drawing just above jack high, not to be shot ball. Vicky urging her bowl on there. She had a great line. They're just in the weight again. It's a tricky day because it's at that point in September where the air gets a little cooler and the weather starts to change. So Vivian coming in on the forehand side, trying to draw around. Will it get there enough? It looks like it has to sit 1-2. While they're doing, once they change ends, I'm gonna have to run a Canada Day sign back into the bowl shed. One of those random things you think of something to shield the camera so that we can keep the coverage going and first thing you come up with is a random sign. Final bowl here. Vicky Balcom will cut. Come up tight. Looks like it will be a count of 2. So that would put it to, I believe it would be 19-16. So I'm just going to run that sign back, and I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Score is 19-16. I'll just pan over here. Vivian drawing a few meters through, so opportunity here for Vicky to draw a nice close one, put the pressure on. Draws one just behind Jack High, great ball. On for the cut. Unfortunately, a little bit heavier than she hoped. Still has the shot. Looks like either there's a real major duel on the far side, or they haven't changed the scoreboard. It appears to be a 12-11 game over on rank 8. Balcom trying to navigate the front. Oh, and what a draw. Vivian coming in on the backhand side. Will it cut enough? Don't believe so. So holding 2 is Vicky Balcom. Chance at a third to try to tie this game up. Final ball here on the backhand side. Looks fairly similar to her last. They're all in the weight. Just a little bit short. So appears to be a count of 2. So that would put it to 19-18 on the road to 21. mention there that if you're in the Dartmouth area, feel free to get on down here to the Dartmouth Lawn Bowls Club. There's lots of great seats to watch the action there. There will be one more session there today at roughly 3 o'clock. So trial ends would be in about an hour from now. And then the semifinals tomorrow at 9 a.m., followed by the championship game and the third place game at 12 o'clock. So we'll just move over here to the other end. And Vicky going back to that core long length that she's been very, very known for. Vicky to kick off this end. Hello, Sandra Hackenschmidt. Nice to see you tuning in from Bridgetown. Might need to get the go. Drawing two really good ones, just about a foot and change behind. So that would be a good chance to get this game back to deadlocked. Vivian coming in on the forehand side, looking to, and draws a beautiful shot. Condran with a beautiful draw. Balcom looking to respond, coming in on the backhand. So forehand side comes a little wide. So that could be the match. Vivian and Vicky headed to have a look. And it will be the match. Make the final 21-17 in favor of Vivian Condran, the former Canadian singles winner looking to return to the mountaintop in Nova Scotia Bowls, gets the win to go to 1-1. Balcom falls to 1-1, so that's going to make for a very interesting next draw here, coming up at 3 o'clock. So stay tuned to the Lawn Bowls Nova Scotia Facebook page. We'll have updates, and hopefully we'll be able to tell you who's going to be in contention for the medal round spots on on Sunday. So thank you very much to all of you for tuning in from across Canada. This is John Seitman signing off from Longbows, Nova Scotia. We'll see you back at 3 p.m. Atlantic. That would be roughly 2 p.m. Eastern, or 11 a.m. on the West Coast if you're interested. So hope to see you back at roughly 3 p.m. Atlantic.